Okay, the question on this one was which method of solving should be used for this particular equation. So let's get it in standard form. So we'll bring the 17 over, and we'll add the 72 over, and then that would equal 0. So I'm just subtracting 17 and adding the 72. From here, my kind of order of operations for trying to solve it is 1, does it factor? 2, if this is even and it didn't factor, I would complete the square, and if all that failed, I'd shove it in the quadratic formula. So the question is, are there two numbers that multiply to be positive 72 and add to be negative 17? And if there are, then that means it factors, and then we're just about done. So I think it seems like 8 and 9. 8 times 9, 72. Two negatives make positive, add them, make negative 17. So it looks like factoring works, so that's going to be our best method. If that hadn't worked, say that was a 71, I would not try to complete the square because of that odd number in the middle. You go half of 17 is 17 halves, and then it's pretty much really terrible from there on out. So if those two things had failed, then again, my next step would have been do quadratic formula. And then here, remember, we're just setting each of these to 0 and solving, so we get zeros with the opposite sides. So if our factor is x minus 8, our 0 is x equals 8 because we plug that back in. That's what makes it 0. And same thing there. So that's our two solutions.